Muchas gracias, afición. Este para vosotros.
A very warm welcome to the José Alvalade Stadium in Lisbon as the qualifiers for the 2024 European Championship finals get underway. The focus here is on Group J as the Euro 2016 winners Portugal host Liechtenstein. A first match in charge of Portugal for their new Spanish head coach, Roberto Martinez. It's also a first match back in charge of Liechtenstein for the Austrian Rene Pauric, who previously spent over 5 years in the job before leaving in 2018. He's back in interim charge following the departure of Martin Stoklasser, who left to become head coach at FC Vaduz in Liechtenstein. That's a lovely, pretty sight, the smartphone torch.
And it is France who get things. That's possibly why a lot of those. The ball is being owned by the French. Yeah, across to Renato Sanchez. He just bounced up. Headed out by. Sanchez with the clip ball. And he takes the corner. Griezmann, not a games. It was the worst ever start by a France manager. Met firmly by Koundé. Diogo Jota. Tackled by Griezmann. There's the run of Mbappe. Run away. Incredible noise. Renato Sanchez up towards Ronaldo there. With a shimmy and a shake, and Griezmann, lovely ball.
Wow.
Mbappe had the time to set himself.
I mean, that relationship, we spoke about it about 5 minutes ago.
In the middle. Since Semedo managed to evade Lucas Hernandez. Nice move away. Varane leaps. Looked as though it was going to Lloris. Came to Ronaldo. Otherwise will be. Koundé. To Sanchez. It's Moutinho and Lloris. And he got his hand to it. In fact, it's a penalty because his hand went straight into Danilo. Yellow card, penalty for Portugal. Paul Pogba chases the Spanish referee, who explains his decision to Hugo Lloris. Cristiano Ronaldo. He is now the record European goal. Moutinho. It was on to be hit.
Yeah, well, his addition to the team today has worked well.
It's a mistake, although he's got away with it. He's managed to get the ball again. Mbappe. 2 on him. Varane. Griezmann.
To that game, it was roasting for the player.
João Moutinho. Followed all the way by Rafael Guerreiro. Beautiful from Bernardo Silva. Kimpembe. Silva leaves it. Coutinho. Pogba. Mbappe down. The referee has pointed for a France. Benzema. The drought is over. The long wait has gone for him. And France are level. Right on the brink of half-time. Benzema is back on the international stage. Tolisso in, and Mbappe went down. Plenty of talk about the validity. Pogba through, Benzema in, Benzema finishes. He really is back. He is halfway back.
I mean, It's a shame if he is, because Paul Pogba's just pulled another rabbit out.
For Karim Benzema. What about Cristiano Ronaldo? He was just on his way back down to earth when he made contact.
You're just expecting the net
Do like this. Griezmann, but it's been collected by Mbappe, who might be able to find Griezmann. And he would have done, but for the excellent challenge. Comes to...
do what they're doing now, try and knock it around.
It's Benzema. Rabiot. Mbappe. Semedo. Bounce back off Ronaldo, then it hits Koundé, and the shot is saved. And the referee's given a penalty for handball. This will be reviewed as well. That was all. Here he comes. And there it goes. And that is international goal number 109. A joint record. Portugal 2, France 2. The game is delivering in terms of drama. 5 out of 11 penalties scored, that's all, at these champion. Nelson Semedo. Bernardo Silva has got far not much reaction in the ground. Once it filters around, you might... Griezmann through to Mbappe. Thought about it for a second. Now goes! Brilliant save! Griezmann! Another one from Rui Patricio! Pogba is having another pop. He can't get the bend this time, but the Wolves goalkeeper... Rabiot timed his by Bernardo Silva. Benzema. The Coman. Won by Palhinha. Of this evening, Portugal have been in every position in the group.
Energy into their game.
So, Mbappe. Palhinha.
There's a lot of talk about
Griezmann. Lining it up. It's Coman's cross, and it was headed behind.
a bit of cramp here. Don't look great.
Strong running again from Renato Sanchez.
They look pretty solid in this shape.
Portugal hungry. We're back for England-Germany again on Tuesday. Oh, we should stop speculating. Goes on. Ronaldo thwarted by Kingsley. Wasn't the way through to Benzema. There is a chance for Griezmann. Was fouled. The referee didn't. Contact. Got away from Bruno Fernandes, who had a hold of him and isn't happy with the way Coman went down. But he did perhaps take a bit of a risk himself.
The through balls that he's played, the midfield battle.
One last spring maybe for Ruben Neves. Both of these big guns go through to fire some more at Euro 2020. That really doesn't even begin to tell the tale. We've gone right around the houses tonight and ended up.
Kiper Prancis yang baru saja mengumumkan pensiun yaitu Hugo Lloris. Sepertinya masih belum move on dari kegagalan di final Piala Dunia 2022. Lloris mengkritik kiper Argentina Emiliano Martinez atas tindakannya selama dan setelah final Piala Dunia. Dia berkata, "Ada beberapa hal yang tidak bisa saya lakukan," kata Lloris kepada El Equipe. Membodohi diri sendiri gawang, menggetarkan lawan dan melewati garis, saya tidak bisa melakukan itu, katanya. Apa yang dimaksud? Lloris mungkin mengarah ke provokasi Emi Martinez selama pertandingan saat penyerangan trofi dan selebrasi di Argentina. Emi Martinez mendapat sorotan setelah menciptakan kontroversi. Dia antaranya melakukan gestur mesum setelah mendapat gelar kiper terbaik, lalu membawa boneka dengan wajah Kylian Mbappe saat konvoi di Argentina. Saya orang yang terlalu rasional dan jujur untuk seperti itu, katanya. Saya tidak tahu bagaimana cara menang seperti itu, meskipun saya juga tidak benar-benar ingin kalah seperti itu. Dalam laga final, Prancis kalah lewat adu penalti 2-4. Lloris tidak dapat menyelamatkan penalti Argentina selama adu penalti setelah bermain imbang dengan skor 3-3. Di sisi lain, Martinez mampu menepis satu tendangan penalti Prancis. Selain itu, Martinez juga melakukan penyelamatan gemilang pada menit akhir extra time. Ia menggagalkan upaya Kolo Muani yang sudah berhadapan 1 melawan 1 dengannya di depan gawang. Hugo Lloris secara resmi memutuskan gantung sepatu alias pensiun dari timnas Prancis Selasa 10.01.2023. Pemain berusia 60 tahun itu mengaku telah memberikan segalanya untuk Prancis dan sudah saatnya beristirahat. Saya memutuskan mengakhiri karir internasional dengan perasaan sudah memberikan segalanya, ungkap Hugo Lloris dalam sebuah wawancara dengan L'Equipe. Kiper Tottenham Hotspur itu memutuskan pensiun agar bisa menghabiskan waktu bersama keluarganya dan juga memberikan waktu agar pelatih Didier Deschamps bisa menemukan penggantinya 2 bulan sebelum kualifikasi Piala Euro 2024. Di sisi lain, mengenai Hugo Lloris ingin meninggalkan Tottenham Hotspur di musim panas ini. Kiper 60 tahun asal Prancis itu merasa waktunya di klub sudah usai. Dia berkata, "Kami tidak sebuah momen penting, baik untuk klub maupun saya. Ini akhir dari sebuah era. Saya punya keinginan untuk hal-hal lain. Saya akan merenungkan dengan baik, mempelajari kemungkinan apa yang ada," ujar Lloris kepada Nits Martin, dikutip The Guardian. "Tapi saya tak lupa bahwa saya masih memiliki 1 tahun kontrak di Tottenham dan di sepak bola selalu sulit memprediksi masa depan. Sekarang yang terpenting memulihkan cedera dengan baik. Saya sedang berlibur sekarang, tapi saya terus melanjutkan pembicaraan dan terus berlatih. Saya memasang target kembali dalam kondisi puncak pada Juli nanti. Kemudian mari kita lihat seperti apa masa depan yang terbentang," kata Lloris. Untuk pertama kalinya sejak 2012, Lloris gagal membawa Spurs tampil di kancah Eropa usai hanya finish ke-8 di Liga Inggris 2022-2023. Performanya pun tak memuaskan. Ia kebobolan 45 kali dalam 31 laga dan hanya mencatat 9 nirbobol. Laga terakhir yang ia mainkan pada April lalu bagaikan mimpi buruk. Ia kebobolan 5 kali dalam 20 menit oleh Newcastle United di babak pertama, lalu digantikan karena cedera pinggul saat turun minum. Ia pun absen hingga akhir musim. Kami gagal sebagai tim karena tak bisa membalikkan sejumlah situasi. Mengecewakan memang, tapi itu bagian dari kehidupan sepak bola papan atas. Hal terpenting adalah mempersiapkan diri dengan baik untuk musim depan dan belajar dari kesalahan, jelas kata Lloris. Kambing Ronaldo.